Hello, welcome back to Craft Trading. On this topic, I will walk you through how I personally manage positions on a typical 50K EOD or end of day account. When, say, if I trade Oslo, that would be kind of a showcase. And so a typical Oslo setup. Oslo can have different take profit and stop loss. In this case, I'm taking Oslo with 300 ticks TP and 500 ticks stop loss. So one thing is important, right? Before we get started, this is not a financial advice, and every trader has a different risk tolerance, account balance, or a buffer and trading style or objective. So this is my own opinion, how I trade, how I manage size on a typical account type. Yeah. So um, so before I choose position size, there are few questions I ask myself. One is, if am I trading evaluation? Am I trading funded phase? Am I working towards a payout or stay funded? These are some of the questions I have to ask myself, and your answer will impact the size or quantity you plan to trade, right? So the other is like, if we are on the evaluation phase, we plan to pass that account to the funded. And if we are on the funded phase, we want to get to payout or collect payout. Also, we want to stay funded as long as possible. That is the objective, that is the goal. So yeah, next would be say I am on evaluation phase, again on 50K EOD, end of day trade. So there is a intraday that is completely different than how the EOD works, and the same how we size, and the quantity is different for intraday. So this is for EOD I trade. This is a typical kind of sizing I do. So if I want to do more of a moderate approach, say the goal is to pass on average between 2 weeks to 3 weeks or so on 50K EOD, I will opt trading 5 micros, and this gives us kind of a more sustainable pass rate, um, a less account blow up frequently, and it gives us a room to slowly pass an account in a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks before the account expiration or monthly subscription. Now, the other is aggressive approach. If I go, say, with one NQ, if I get two consecutive profit, that is 300 ticks each, the first take profit is going to give me 1500, the second is going to give me 1500, the total will be 3000, and that is going to help me pass the 50K in one day. So if I get two consecutive winners with narrow retracement, if the drawdown is less, and I will be able to make to the payout, sorry, to the funded in a couple of days. It depends. There is a possibility we get profit, then loss, then profit, then loss. So on average, this approach takes us about 4 to 5 days, trading days, to either pass or fail. The advantage is okay, we're gonna pass or fail in a very few days, in about 4 to 5 days. Yeah, this one it takes about average 2 weeks to 4 weeks. Of course, if we get consecutive winners, for example, 4 consecutive winners, which is one winner is going to be $750. We're gonna have we will pass in 4 consecutive winners. We can pass this account. So this is average kind of sizing for passing eval to a funded, either moderate or aggressive approach. The other phase is the funded, right? Now we have the account from evaluation to a funded. This is where we kind of downsize the contract. We have spent, invested the activation fee, the initial evaluation purchase fee, and so on. Now we've spent money on this account to get to this level, and we try to keep this account going for as long as possible and collect profit as long as possible. To do that, and cutting down the number of contracts is very important. This is how I approach when I go to the funded phase. I typically choose 3 setup: conservative, moderate, and the aggressive. So if it is very conservative, say I'm trading Oslo with 300 ticks take profit and 500 ticks stop loss. So having one MNQ that gives me $150 on profit and $250 on a loss. So if it is a fresh funded account, it is gonna take me maybe say it is gonna take me 7-8 days consecutive losing days to blow account, which is very less likely to blow account in a year. So we've never had, say, on Oslo more than 5 consecutive losses, right? So with one MNQ, it's less likely to blow account in a year or even more. And the other setup is a moderate, which gives us a more balanced kind of setup on a profit with 300 ticks. TP, that's gonna give us $300 with 2 MNQ, with a $500 loss on losing days. So it takes us about 4 consecutive losing days to maybe blow up the account. And aggressive, that is going to be 3 MNQ and more, can be 4 MNQ, can be 5 MNQ. It is just your style, how you want to, how quickly you want to get to payout, how much are we willing to blow account as well. Like, the much quicker I anticipate to get to payout, the higher probability of blowing or failing an account. So as we move from conservative to aggressive, we are saying I want to get to payout quick. At the same time, I am saying I'm willing to fail account and replace those account. Yep. So yeah, that's about the sizing across evaluation and funded. This is a typical setup I use, but again, if I plan to go like 100K EOD, 150K EOD versus going trailing intraday account type, they are completely different because they do have a different drawdown, or they have different buffer, and accordingly I have to estimate and size for those account types. So that being said, Evaluation accounts are all about getting to the funded, right? Funded accounts are about staying funded and collecting profits or collecting payout as much as possible. And this is what the sizing is about.